Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Monthly Economic Update, where I'll try to explain to you in brief some of the new developments that took place during the month of August. On the domestic side, in terms of Sri Lanka's economy, we saw the central bank reducing interest rates for the second time this year, and it's the second policy cut since the original cut in the month of May. The central bank cited the low growth environment, both on the economic side and also in terms of private sector credit growth, and also what is going on externally with slowdown seen in most economies, as well as some of the other central banks such as India cutting interest rates to spur economic growth in their individual economies. This results in hopefully what the central bank again envisages is GDP growth and credit growth to pick up in the next few months. From the external point of view, the central bank has seen quite a bit of breathing space because of the decline in imports. Imports have fallen about 2.1 billion, which has seen a bit of reprieve from the overall BOP perspective, the balance of payments, which is also in a healthy positive position for the first half of 2019. When the imports fall, as well as the inflows that the central bank has got through some of its international sovereign bonds that were raised this year. So putting it together, it does seem that the central bank and the economy in this perspective is expected to take off. But what we've seen in previous cycles, particularly in 2014, is that there is significant lags. That does take place from when interest rates are cut to when the economy moves forward. From what's going on globally, what we're noticing is the US yield curve, the 10-year bond yield declining under the 2-year bond yield, which implies a yield curve inversion that typically in the past, as in particular the last 5 occasions, has seen the US economy moving into a recession. While there is concerns on this, there is mixed debate as to whether this phenomenon happening during the month of August will be a leading indicator, but it's definitely a cause for concern. In particular with what is going on in terms of international trade, we're seeing the US-China trade war intensifying, negotiations promising, but then it's stalling as well. And as a result, we've seen both sides now putting tariffs against each other, matching each other whenever there is one side putting a high tariff level on the goods that are imported. We're even seeing indicators such as the one put out by the World Trade Organization indicating that trade will also see a declining area. So putting all this into context for Sri Lanka, especially in the next 4 months and leading up to the election cycle, it'll be interesting to see how these external developments have an impact on the local economy. As always, stay tuned to economy.lk as we try to unbundle this and give you the insights that really matter.